What's good?
What's up, guys? It's your
back.
boys. It's your boys. And we got another review for y'all.
Special. Not special, but was it unseen?
Yeah, I mean,
You got early access.
yeah,
We saw it before you did.
Yeah, finally.
I know, we finally get
A
some
week
first.
before, like we saw it on January 29th, guys, and this comes out on February 6th.
Yep.
Or not, what is it? Is it February 6th? February 9th?
February 9th.
So like we saw it a whole week in advance, guys. I mean that's pretty rare. So now you're getting this actually.
Yep.
Hey, that's pretty dope.
And the movie we're going to be reviewing today is
What is it, Sal?
Out of Darkness.
You sure it's not Into the Darkness? I made him look out of darkness.
Out of Darkness.
Out of darkness.
Out of
guys.
darkness. We stepping out and we're going into the light because I feel
good.
feel it.
Tired of being in the darkness. I'm ready to come out.
Whoa.
Anyway, guys. Yeah. So.
Alright, so this movie hasn't come out yet, but when you're watching this, it
Yeah.
might be a few days more, less, whatever. But director Andrew Cummings, produced, I guess, by Stage 6 Films and Sony.
And so yeah.
Yep. So this film is pretty much. You go ahead and talk about it. You describe it. How would you describe this movie?
I mean, you have more of the
I don't know how to pronounce that word though.
what words.
Well, I guess that word don't matter. This movie's about 45,000 years ago. No English in this movie. It's all subtitled. But this movie is basically about the first humans coming over to the west side. And they were up north. They didn't want to migrate south. So you got just a little bitty immediate family coming over. And they went to the west to... Similar to like the Vikings and everybody else that came over here, they heard some good stories about how there's a lot of food, a lot of animals and stuff. You know, tribal people, as they call it, came over here to explore, and they brought their fire, and they came into the dark, cold, cursed lands because they ended up finding out that there were some demons, and these demons was trying to get them.
And we're only talking about like 6 people, guys. Literally only.
Yeah,
Because
literally.
everybody else died off, I guess.
Yeah.
That tribe kind of sucked.
Yep, and so it's pretty much them coming out to the west side and confronting some demons.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have ratings for you guys. I mean, we got a little bit, but we won't even talk about them because it's not really that much. We got some from Rotten Tomatoes, and we have some from IMDb, but again, we're a week in advance. What? A week in advance? We got to see this movie. AMC had that Scream Unseen event.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really talked about like that. It was pretty quiet, hush hush. But we, they sent it to us, so we got to go see this movie. And it's like, all you know is it's rated R and it's a horror movie, supposedly. You don't know what you're going to see. And so that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't pass up on the opportunity. Thank you, AMC. But we do hate that Sony didn't tell us, and what was the other company?
Stage 6.
Stage 6 did not tell us, like, you need to put in your trailer that subtitles only. Like, you will not understand what they're saying.
I forgot my reading glasses.
It's not even spoilers. Like, you need to know. If you don't like to read, don't go. Because it's only subtitles. Like, there is no English. None. There's a screaming, and there's a different language.
Inglés.
Nothing. Not even Spanish.
Nada.
There's nothing. Yes. Yeah, a lot of all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
We don't even have box office for you guys. We got no ratings. We're literally
Nothing.
just going to go straight to...
We got our ratings.
Oh, there you go. We'll do our ratings. You go first on this one, Donovan. I
Yeah.
did the last one.
Well, first I'll try to say the actors.
Oh, yeah. We do got actors for this one. My bad.
We got the actors.
We
They
got
came
the
out
actors. We'll
pretty
do you a
early.
favor.
So we got Adam, who's played by Chuku Modu. We got Bea, who's played by Sadia Oakley Green. We have Gear, who's played by Kit Young. We have Odal, who's played by Arno Lunning. And we have Ave, who's played by Lola Evans. And then we have Heron, who's played by Luna Mwezi.
Yes, that's correct. Luna. That is a female.
Yes,
because there was not enough men or boys to cast as the little boy.
Yeah.
It's kind of upsetting. I think
Yeah.
my little boy would have played it perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have to say nothing.
Your boy would have killed
Yeah,
it.
he didn't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
He had to scream a couple times.
But Luna did fool us, so we didn't know that Luna
True.
was a girl in the film.
True.
So,
True.
good job, Luna. Good job. All
You
right.
did good, Luna. You did good.
Yeah, so, I mean,
But I was like, what?
yeah. I thought
I
it
was
was pretty good.
bamboozled.
Sal.
Like, I really
Yeah, I
felt for
told
that little
Sal,
boy.
I was like, because we were really looking, and I'm like, wait, Sal, this is the boy. He's
Yeah.
like, no, that's a girl. This is the boy.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
yeah, so she played a boy really well, but yeah, so yeah, I mean, it was, you know, I thought it was a pretty good movie.
It was good.
It was
It was good. The
you know,
acting, all y'all's acting was great.
Yeah, all the
Luna,
acting
I'm
was
just
great.
busting your balls.
Not Luna's. I had to say it. I had to. Not Luna's balls.
But nah, the acting was phenomenal, guys. Y'all played y'all's roles pretty good. Y'all really captivated us and everything. And I'm just gonna give it a score now.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. I thought I really enjoyed the film. I loved the cinematography of the film. It was very beautiful.
It was.
I liked what they did with a lot of dark scenes in the film.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it. I was like, that's a strong moon in a couple scenes because I'm like, there's some strong light going on. Where is this coming from? And then they had one scene we'll talk about later where it was like a lot of color coming from the sky. And it's like showcasing all of that, like it would dim and then come back, and just very beautiful overall. I like how they portrayed our villains in this film. I'm gonna just say that villains in this film for now, so spoilers. And I like how they portrayed them in the beginning, and then I kind of got bamboozled in the end, which I guess you could say was like a good thing that I guess the director did his.
He
Did his job. You know, Andrew, you did good, but I loved the camera angles and all that. I loved how you showcased this small tribe of people trying to find a land. You have Adam, who is like the chief. Well, he is the chief,
Yeah.
and trying to stay strong because you have Odal, I think, is the Arno Looney. He's the elder, and he's talking mess. He's talking mess a lot of times.
Right off the bat.
And I'm like, if I was Adam, I'd be like, listen, like, I'm about to smack you. Like,
Yeah.
shut up. But
I would call him more of like the head of the household, the head of the tent, because they didn't have no people.
Yeah, they didn't
weren't
have
a
no
tribe.
people.
He wasn't no chief of no people.
you
He was the head of
you
household.
could be chief of 5 people. You trying to find some land, Sal? But yeah, I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. I just
Okay.
really liked it. Like I said, the acting, the cinematography. I liked the story. I liked actually being bamboozled because I was like, what? But then I didn't like it because I was expecting something bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, really good movie.
I think on Backdoor and give it a 7 out of 10 too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was leaning more like 7.5, 8, but then it's like I didn't like that I had to read the subtitles. Not that I don't know how to read, I know how to read, but I feel like that also kind of benefited in the sense that we were in the movie. You know, we had to actually be in the movie in a sense.
And we
You're
were
reading it,
surprised.
yeah, we were surprised. They surprised us real good. The cinematics, like you said, were phenomenal. I just looked it up. It was filmed in Scotland, so I just know they have beautiful land out there. I mean, it really was beautiful. Like you said, there's the forest, the landscape, the mountains, the cliffs, everything they had to deal with, the beach. I mean,
Everything.
it all looked phenomenal. It looked really good. And like I said, the acting for this movie was just on point.
Not one bad
Everybody's-
actor.
No, not one bad actor, guys. These actors, I was like, whoa, like they did real good.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, the whole the build up and the misguidance, I guess, because they led you to believe something, and then in the end you get, let down. But I mean, it's like, okay.
Yeah, we'll explain why I guess 7 out of 10. Why not 9 out of 10? Because we're talking praises. But we're saving that for the spoilers because there are some things that the director did with the cast itself in terms of, well, the characters themselves, in terms of portraying them a certain way, and then like the things that happen in the film, and then at the end it's like, how did this happen? But this happened, and it's just some questions that I have, and so it kind of brought my score down a little bit. But definitely beautiful. Like cinematography, I know, very breathtaking and everything. Characters are awesome. They played their parts really well. It's just the story itself I have some questions on. and it had some down parts to me. But overall, yeah, definitely check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out,
Oh,
guys.
most definitely. Check it out, guys. Like I said, the camera angles, everything was just phenomenal. I mean, for very little words being spoken and everything being in the dark. That's another thing. You know, you film a movie about out of the darkness, and literally a lot of it's taking place at night. A lot of the lighting that you get is literally just a fire. They did a real good job with it. I wish it would have turned out different at the end, but definitely check it out.
Yeah, guys.
That's it for
spoilers?
Yeah. Let's jump to spoilers. We'll be right back.
See you guys.
Spoilers. And we're back. Alright, so right off the bat, guys, there is no demons. Okay? There's no monsters, there's no chupacabras, there's no cucuys.
The trailer tricked you.
Yes.
Tricked you. It was all
Twice.
an illusion. It was all an illusion.
It's not in English.
It was not in English.
Not in Spanish. And there's no freaking monsters. That was why I kind of gave it a 7.2, because I'm like, this wasn't really a horror movie to me. There's more of a suspense, a thriller, history almost damn near. Like, not a documentary, but like a history, you know, spin-off.
That's what I was saying. It's kind of a, would you call Bigfoot like a horror?
Yes, because he's a mythological creature.
Urban legend.
Urban legend, yeah.
These are kind of urban legends too.
Not really though. We know that. What's the word for these older folk that used to be around? Not humans. These are not Homo sapiens. So
these are like
Neanderthals.
Neanderthals.
Yeah, that's a hard word for me. I'm sorry, guys. Neanderthals.
Yeah, not the Neanderthal not the insult. You're a Neanderthal. Like,
no, this was
back like they said 45,000 years ago. Like ape turned human. Like these are those people. But I'm saying they're technically still urban because like you were showing me, they're supposed to be like hairy and they're supposed to have big teeth. They're based in different ways. No one really knows how they look.
True.
No one really knows. We didn't have cameras back then.
But they were like the apex predator. They were apparently more, I guess, superhuman. Not superhuman, but they were more advanced. Not advanced, but more...
We think.
You know, they were probably more dumber than us, but they were apparently a lot bigger than us and stuff. I don't know how we survived if they were apparently the apex predators. I saw a little documentary on them before I watched this movie, so I was like, man, homeboy could have done so much more stuff if he would have watched the same documentary I watched, because they made them seem like they were like damn near some badass, killer, freaking werewolves. Not werewolves necessarily, but you know, like
they look like them and probably.
You know, they were hairy. They had strong, muscular jaws. They were bigger than us.
By the way, guys, we're talking about. I know we just went off, but we're talking about the villains. They're Neanderthals. Yeah, they are the first humans or whatever. Mm-hmm. And these people that come over, they're more
human-like.
Yes,
they're more like us.
They're tribal, so they're smarter. Well, supposed to be smarter, everything like that. And they go onto their land, and so these Neanderthals are like, no, this is our land. So at the beginning, they weren't even
like that though.
But at the beginning, they make you feel like, oh, we're here to kill you.
Yep.
And at the end, it's like, no, they're all friendly, they're sweet, they're nice. They were just scared. They were trying to scare you away, and that's where I fell off a couple points with this movie because, and no time during the movie did I think these are just scared. At the time, you thought it was a demon or monster. These are just scared monsters, you know?
Yeah, no.
No time. It looked like, we're hungry. We're here to tear you up. Like, we're here to destroy you because you went into our territory. You're not leaving.
Heron was the first person grabbed, snatched, just straight from the fire.
Yeah.
You didn't see what happened. It was
gone like the wind.
Like blinking my eye.
And Heron is the son of Adam.
Yep.
Which is again the chief. I don't think it's chief because
head of household, head of the TP,
head of the TP, head of the tent. Yeah. So his child gets snatched. She's like, Heron, and so he starts running. I don't know if it was right after because they're scared. They're like, we need you. So, but he's running. You can't see where he is. So these Neanderthals are fast, but we're thinking this is a demon. Like, there's no way this thing is that fast. Human is that fast.
Well, apparently in the documentary I watched, I know this has nothing to do with the movie, but maybe this is what the whole boy was based off. They could see in the eye because they have like cat eye.
Yeah, they
almost,
can see the darkness and all
and they're
that.
fast. They fast as fuck, boy.
They're like animals.
Yeah, pretty much. They're more primal than what we are.
Throughout the movie, you kind of saw them like kind of on their hands like this because then they come from apes.
Apparently so, yeah. Like
so they're
cousins.
Still got that ape. You know, they probably get down with them still a little bit.
Yeah. And they got to the point where they're like, oh girl, Bea.
Yeah, Bea.
She's, again, these are, back in the day humans. So she ends up having, Mother Nature hits her. She starts having her,
her
monthly time of the month. So she's there bleeding, and the elder dude's all like, oh, it's because you're bleeding. They could smell us. That's why they're coming at us now. We weren't being attacked until that. Well, right after the boy got snatched, it's like, well, why now? Well, it's because you're bleeding. They came because of you.
Mm-hmm. And then also Adam saw it too, and he's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
He's like, you can have a son. You can have my next son. And
you have a purpose now. Because she was a stray. She's not part of the family. Adam's there with his wife, his brother.
And she looks up to Adam. Because in the movie,
she admires him.
She admires him. So we're thinking, first of all, okay, she likes Adam. Like, okay, she wants to be Adam's maybe next wife. Yep. Then he comes up to her and like puts a hand on the chin like, you're here to do whatever I want, with you. And she's like, oh, I ain't about that. Like,
yeah, he came trying to pimp her out and everything.
Yeah. He's like, you in my teepee, my tent. And
she wasn't having it. She was like, oh, this for real.
This for real. She went over, she sat with the group like, dang.
She rethought her whole life.
Because Ave told her, Ave is already pregnant. So Ave's like, you have a purpose here now that you had your time of the month. And she's thinking, oh, okay, I can pick up a spear. I can be with the boys. Because she's more boy-like, you know. She's more, like, tough. Yeah. She's tougher than the boys there, other than Adam. Adam's the beast, right? But,
and she didn't pay no mind to Gear, Adam's brother. No, she paid no mind to him.
It don't look like she paid any mind to men at all. Like, she's just very, like, I'm tough. I'm one of the boys. That's how she kind of portrayed herself. Yeah. And so when Adam did that, she's like, whoa, so she already hated him from then on. Yep. She, probably wanted to spit on him after that. So anyway, after Heron gets kidnapped and stuff, Gear, which is the brother to Adam, he's like, we need you, we'll be lost. Let's look for him in the morning. So they wait for the morning. They're doing all this running. Adam's like, he's running. They stop at the forest. Okay, so they're people of the tribe. They know no matter what, you don't go into no forest you don't know about. It's like, Adam, let's not do this. We'll die. He's like, I don't care.
And they saw it the day before. He was like, hey, we're going to go around.
Yes.
But now that his son's kidnapped, he's like, we're going through.
So he had a good plan. Yeah, we're going around. And, they were like, it's going to take longer. I don't care. We're going around because he's Adam. He's smart.
Yep.
He's the TP leader. He's like, we're going around the forest. But it's like, no, we're going through the forest.
Yeah.
Because, usually forest, they probably send scouts through. Okay, here's a map, whatever. This is how you get out of the forest. You don't go into the forest not knowing how you get out.
Oh, no.
So they're running through, chasing behind Adam, the whole TP group. And
cave. He's head of the cave because they don't even have TPs. They're not even that sophisticated. They're
they can make
we're
fire.
We're gonna go over there.
They can make
we're
fire.
Gonna find a cave. We'll find shelter.
And then cave didn't come into play until the end of the movie. They kept bringing up caves.
See the cave.
Adam didn't get to see a lot of things. And so they're running, and then finally they get to this place and it has bones.
Boneyard, yeah.
Boneyard and stuff, and they're looking. He's
blood everywhere.
And then Old the chief, or not, the
elder.
The elder, he's like, your son's dead. He's like you said your son's dead, my boy. Like, you fucked us for nothing. Like, he's like, Odal had no censor at all. He didn't care. Adam was head boy. He's saying, you screwed us over. We're dead.
Yeah, we dead.
For a dead boy. Your boys, he saw them bones. He's like, And Adam's looking, next to you hear a
this screeching, this growling.
And literally the screen is shaking. And it's like the director wants you to know this is a big roar.
Here's some horns too, Remember those horns?
Yeah, so they're used to whatever this is it's either a big demon or beast, or it's some people that are used to scaring them away, which obviously we find out later they're used to scaring people.
Adam's just staring.
Yeah.
He's staring into the
I'm
abyss.
Like, oh crap.
He's like, run!
Yeah,
just
they
turns
take off.
and just guns it. I'm like, God damn, boy.
And I'm like, I feel bad for Ava because she's pregnant. She ain't ate nothing in like days.
Man.
I'm like, good Lord. So.
And it's already about to be nightfall.
Yeah.
So he's all like,
and they're chasing him. The demon or whatever, we don't know what it is yet. It's chasing. I keep saying demon, even though I already told you they're Neanderthals.
Right.
During the movie, we were thinking this is like a demon. This is a big beast. Like, what is it? A bear? I don't know. A big tiger? Nah, it's Neanderthals. Anyway.
You thought it was something big. You see, the whole time I thought it was something small. I thought it was like some evil, demonic children, because it almost seemed like to be fast, like quick. Like
but it had
little
that
chupacabras, little critters and stuff.
But you remember sometimes it would show like, okay, especially when they were being chased through the forest, it started getting night fast. This was a pretty cool scene. They're like, it looked like they were surrounded. It's only, you find out then it's only 2 Neanderthals. They're very smart. They're very smart.
And fast.
So they're over here like making noises, moving through the branches. And so he's like looking, he's got the spear. He's looking, Gear's looking.
Like, let's get it.
They're all looking. They're looking just like Sal's looking. And it's like, woo! And I'm like, dang, I'm looking at my watch. Like, the movie just started. They're about to die. All of them?
I know, right?
Because they're sitting here. They not ready. Like, it's only 6 of them. And so next thing you know, it's getting darker and darker. And he's like, it's getting dark. Someone make a fire. So then here comes Bea. She's... I'm like, Bea, hurry your ass up. Like, Adam's like, hurry up.
Darker.
And it gets dark, and I'm like, dang, Andrew, you did that. Like, that was a pretty badass scene. I'm like, they're about to die. She's, and then finally you hear a spark, and then you just see
her face
Bea's
because she blows into the little tender thing.
You can see her fear. She's terrified. She's shaking, trying to blow, and then finally the fire gets lit. And everyone's still alive. They're looking around. And then Adam's like, okay. He takes initiative after waiting. I guess he hears something, throws his spear, and we're thinking, oh, he got him.
Oh, I know.
Because next thing you know, he grabs Gear's spear and runs off into the forest. I'm like, okay, we're about to see what's up. Nah. Adam gets jacked up.
Bad. I mean...
Bad. Because Gear goes in to find, because all we hear is screaming, oh, he's screaming. I'm like, Gear! Yeah. I don't know why this big ass screaming. Like, if he's screaming, they screwed. Adam's big. Everybody else in this TP group, cave people, they small compared to Adam. Adam's got the abs. He's buff.
Yeah, man.
And then you got these little kids behind you. Gear, his brother, he's all skinny. The elder's the elder. He could be
He's
broken.
just standing there.
Yeah. Then he runs off. He's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Finds his brother, drags him in. Jaw all gone, like just
hanging, split and hanging.
And he's just sitting there, and so they're like, the elder's like, you gotta kill him. He's suffering, and of course here comes Bea. She's already pissed about the whole. I'm gonna do some things to you later. She kills him.
No.
And then they're like, okay, we gotta eat.
Oh, well, Abe, I think, starts... Yeah, is it Abe? She starts having, like, a seizure.
And then the elder's like, she has to eat or she's gonna die, and the baby's gonna die. So Bea's like, we got some food now. Looks at Adam.
Oh, yeah, he's over there dead.
Gear, of course, hates it because that's his brother. Shit, they tore Adam up. Especially Bea. She's sitting there...
Just staring at Adam's brother or Adam's brother just... shoving flesh, They cooked it, they put it on a stick, they barbecued that. No seasoning, just straight.
They were
eating
just
your mouth
like
all.
It was Popeye's chicken.
Like,
They were eating that
seriously, she was, dude.
Eating Popeye's chicken. Yeah.
Ava was eating it too, but you could tell that she was struggling, but she was eating it.
Yeah.
Gear was just there, like...
Gear buried it in the ground.
It, yeah.
He didn't even eat.
He didn't,
Everybody else ate, though.
They good.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, you can tell how passionate we are about this movie because we're like very explaining.
It was a good movie.
It was a really good movie.
A 7's a good review. Based off of other movies that we've seen, and we're giving 7's a good review.
It is a really
The
good
acting was great. It was phenomenal. The build-up, everything was good. Just the ending, like we said, the Neanderthals.
Neanderthals and like the build-up to I don't know. At the end, they were like, "Oh, they're actually good people," because turns out Heron's alive.
Oh yeah.
They kidnapped him to feed him and to take care of him.
It was sex
because they were
trafficking.
kids.
Those were the first sex traffickers ever. They kidnapped. But why the
They
hell
snatched Heron so fast. I was
Dude.
surprised his pants weren't on the ground. They snatched him so fast. His shirt was on the ground when they were running. They're like,
That's what he said. He's dead. Your son's dead. When they got to the boneyard, that's whenever he was like, "Oh man, he's dead."
Because they found the shirt first or whatever, so they kept running. They saw them bones. He's dead. He's dead. But at the end, you know, Andrew Cumming made it to where it's like, okay, Neanderthals are nice people. They made it to seem like, oh yeah, they're very fearful. They're scared. After we just saw them pummel Gear, like multiple times, just slamming them, and Aaron's like, you know, screaming, "Daddy, no, Daddy's dead. They killed him. Like he's dead. I ate your daddy." Because Baya's talking to him.
Oh yeah, man.
She was like, "He's dead."
How do
I
you
know
look
her
at that
breast
kid?
thing. I know her breast thing, but they breast thing, so they don't know.
True,
They don't know. They don't have toothpaste. But I don't know what I thought about that. I was like, I know her breast thing. She yelled at him, "Uta!" So what the? It's like, bruh. I know he started crying from the breath. He was like, bruh.
That smells like my daddy.
Yeah. So. Yeah, guys, really good film though.
Real good.
Yeah.
I was trying to see how you pronounce Neanderthal.
Yeah, Neanderthal.
You see, they look about the right, but apparently they were cannibals. So it's like why they were just
They just ate their own.
Yeah,
so
but they ate
were
humans.
They ate humans that wandered onto their territory, which they feel like they did. I don't know.
Look, oh boy, look like this fool.
Yeah, and it turned out they didn't really eat none of them because we thought they ate heron, but they really didn't. They were feeding heron, and they actually grew vegetables. So he made it seem like they weren't even meat eaters; they were vegetarians. But
nah, they killed that.
But
mammoth,
they killed
bro.
the
They had all those
mammoth.
bones.
They killed, so I guess
there was human bones there. They ate humans. They ate their mama.
I don't know if they adapted.
They
maybe they adapted to eating like.
They turned vegetarian.
I tried to ignore that, but it sounds so stupid. They ate their mama like, dang, poor mama.
Well, who else was gonna be in that island?
Maybe it was some monkey bones or something. Maybe they.
Maybe they ate their cousins.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they. You know, but I mean,
ate somebody.
Yeah, I just was kind of disappointed in the ending in terms of like. I was expecting something bigger. I was expecting like a demon. I was expecting like, okay, even when we first saw the Neanderthals, I was like, maybe they're being controlled because like their eyes like looked like they didn't have any eyeballs or nothing. Like they had eyeballs, they didn't have any what is it any color. They just had white. The first one just had like white eyes. He's like,
oh yeah, well,
like,
he was all fucked up.
Dude. He was on some drugs.
Yeah,
like,
he was.
They were sniffing them mushrooms. They were eating.
They were eating mushrooms. That's what they were doing.
They were doing something. They were to that boy too, cause Heron, they're my friends. Like, nah, Heron, what happened?
No,
what happened? Because at the end,
he was in the bed all by himself.
And I'm like, and then at the end, I'm like, okay, Andrew. Okay, we know Bea didn't look like. We know what they got to do in order to repopulate. Yeah. Heron's like, what do we do now? I'm sorry to tell you, Heron, but Bea don't roll like that. Bea didn't look at Gear, Adam. She the man of the tribe. Like, she like, what she was. I mean, she was boss. She was the boss for real. She told Gear was like, we can't go, Gear. She's like, no, we're going. Somehow she figured out that they were just scared, trying to fend them off. And that's where I started questioning. I'm like, wait, how do you know this? Right. I guess because they ran when she came. She was like watching them because she saw how they interacted.
When she pushed her, because the elder was still alive. They turned into a whole ordeal. They were going to sacrifice. Once Adam was dead, Gear was like, I'll get us out of the forest. They just went in a full circle around in that mug. I don't know how you go a full circle in that mug, waste the whole day, and come right back up to your dead brother's body.
And that boy, Odal, he said, nah.
No, we tried your way.
We doing my way now. And then it's like, Ava knew. Both of them grabbed Bea. They're going to sacrifice Bea to, because Odal's still like, these are demons.
No.
We're
trespassing on their land. We need to sacrifice. Give them something. Yes. Show them we mean good.
So they sacrifice a Bea because they're like, she just got on her monthly thing. It'll be a good sacrifice. Ava's pregnant. We can't sacrifice her because, got to repopulate. She's life. And so we're going to sacrifice this girl. She wasn't even a part of the TP tribe. Her TP tribe died.
Yeah.
And she came to our tribe. So, she's not even with us.
Yeah, no.
She's not in our incest group.
She ain't making it to our cave.
Yeah, she's not brother and sister like we are. Like, what the hell? So, anyway, we can sacrifice her.
Yeah.
And,
once they get to the boneyard, she ends up knocking everybody out.
Yeah.
And then...
they heard the roar.
Yeah.
That's when, she got out.
She got away. And then the elder just...
stabbed Ava in the stomach.
Out of nowhere. Like, that
so
was some conniving little bitch. She just
messed up. And Ava's and then bleeds out.
She got her
dies.
back. Nah, she got him back.
Remember
she got him in the leg.
And he's like, oh,
that was it for him.
He's just laying there. He's old.
Fragile.
Yeah, old punk.
Yeah,
punk.
Seriously.
But yeah, so, and then the demons are in the food.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when Bea, talking about it, I realized Bea was observing them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it took a minute for them to actually approach them.
Mm-hmm.
And Bea's observing them, and so she could see, I guess, they're scared.
And then she used gear as bait.
Yep.
Remember
she was just watching.
She just straight do a little whistle,
mm-hmm.
run as fast as you could to flank old girl, and rammed her with the spear, and that's what knocked out the female Neanderthal, and her mask fell. Because she's been wearing this mask that they made. I don't know out of what, but she's been wearing a mask. So you thought she was a demon.
Like a demon, yeah.
Yeah, literally
pretty
you thought
badass
she was
mask.
It looked like a demon.
And the way that they moved and it was.
Yeah, it was like the freaking little Asian freaking dragon costume thing. Like they moved and they were jumping around the place with this and everything.
They knew what to do to scare people.
Yeah.
So I get the ending. I get why it turned out, they're fearful, whatever. It just was kind of a letdown because also, when you think back to it, it's okay, I can see that, but certain actions like snatching heroin and then...
sex traffickers.
Yeah, and then killing Adam the way they did. His jaw was gone. I'm like, y'all might be scared, but y'all didn't have to do that to the boy like that. That man, y'all made him look like a whole punk. Like he didn't have a jaw no more.
It was bad.
It was bad. It was a bloody mess.
That kill right there had me questioning a lot because I was like, why isn't he dead?
Yeah.
Because he made it back. Like, obviously he died, but I was like, well, is that all they did? Like, I was still trying to observe, and that's the cool part. Like, they didn't give you a chance. They showed you his face, and that was it. But you didn't get to see, was he tore up? Was he bit?
Yeah.
How messed up was he? The fact that Gear brought him back.
Saw that.
I was just like, man, how'd he make it back if these are some demons over there?
We're chasing him the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you hit him, and then you run. Why not continue on the kill?
Why not eat him?
Yeah.
Or something. So I did question, but the death and all of that was just made me not think about it. I was like, what's going to happen?
And then at the end they're like, yeah, they're just fearful and stuff like this. Okay, if you're fearful, I feel like you come up with some, I don't know, your mushrooms you were on, like, eat.
Yeah,
I don't know, something like,
something.
Dang, man, like, you just gonna beat us and kill us and, I don't know, steal my son at the very beginning. Like, how is that fearful? Let me steal this boy and start
They have no
him.
social life.
None.
No social skills.
And then they take Ava and they're like, oh, we're gonna honor her because she was pregnant. I'm just like, nah, they about to eat her and they stuffing him up with vegetables to make that meat juicier. They about to eat him. They about to eat Ava. They put this little child thing. I'm like, so y'all knew she was pregnant.
Yeah. And by honor her, we mean like in the cave, they put her on top of a little shrine, a little pedestal, and put candles like.
So at the end, they honored them.
They buried them with rocks the right way.
Yeah, Ben Heron. I'm like, nah, forget that. You beat the hell out of my boy Gear.
Dude.
Beat him to death.
Oh my god. Just straight.
I'm just like, I don't
tore
know.
his skull.
And they're talking about these are just people that didn't understand. I don't care who they were.
Yeah.
I don't care. Heron, oh my dad, I want my dad. He's dead. They killed him.
He's in my stomach.
When they sex trafficked you, they killed him.
Yep.
But anyway, good movie though. Good movie.
Check it out. Definitely go check it out, guys. We enjoyed it. You can tell we enjoyed it.
Yes.
If you got to the spoilers, still check it out. I mean, you'll understand what it mean. The build up and everything was real good.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. And we'll catch you on the next review.
See you guys.
Peace.